almost 6 months ago. So
Right?
it's even a birthday surprise for me sometimes when you see things, I go, oh my gosh, I forgot I did that.
You're like, oh, it's finally here. So we're all on this wonderful journey, and if you're a lover of rose quartz, which is always so graceful and beautiful and romantic, you've never seen the quality of rose quartz that Jay brings us. I mean, look at the true pink on a set. You're not only getting that 4-strand necklace, all strung by hand, all hand cut, but you're getting the matching earrings as well. So if you collect Jay's pieces, or maybe you're brand new to Jay King and Mind Finds, what a wonderful entry point, Jay.
You know, and rose quartz is, you know, it's funny. It's something I have a long history with. And, you know, you find it almost on every continent. Rose quartz, you know, is part of the colored quartzes, which, so people know, like amethyst is colored quartz,
Right.
citrine, peridot, those are all colored quartzes, right? A lot of them are semi-precious, or they're considered gemstones, you know, and rose quartz is one of those quartzes that's, it's very different depending on where it comes from. And here I brought a piece. Okay, here's the thing with rose quartz. Okay, so you get the crystals like this. This is how it comes. Now, what makes this different and makes this so unique and so unusual is I've bought rose quartz from all around the world. The thing with rose quartz, a lot of times it comes in big crystals. And so when you look at the crystals and you're in the field and you're buying it, right? And you're selecting your material, they all look beautiful pink and everything, right? And you're just like overjoyed and you just think, oh, you know, I got wonderful material.
Right.
You get back to the cutting shop and you start cutting it and it turns translucent, it turns white.
You're like, where'd it go? Where's the pink?
Or when it goes, like, it cuts. And so when it's in a big crystal, it's beautiful pink, but then it loses that color. What I love about this material is this is from Madagascar. And this is beyond a doubt from all the rose quartzes. And in 40 plus years of doing this, I've bought rose quartz from a lot of places in the world. And I will tell you, this is by, you know, the best material that I've ever, consistent material in rose quartz that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. It's that nice pink, it's that nice, it has a nice light pink to it, and or the deep rose pink color to it. I really like this. I like just the feel of rose quartz, the color of the pinks. And if you think of natural pinks, Mother Nature doesn't make a lot of natural pinks.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. You've got pink opals, you've got pink sapphires,
you got kunzite,
kunzite, you got morganite, things like that. But there's not a lot of natural pinks. It's one of the rarer colors that you see out there.
But you see how soft and beautiful and just romantic it is. I mean, rose quartz has so many wonderful attributes. In fact, people that believe in crystals, they always have a wonderful rose quartz to attract love and kindness and attention. And I love that you gave us the set. A lot of times we'll get a beautiful Jay King necklace and it's a statement like this, and then we're like, uh-oh, I forgot to buy the earrings. We have the earrings included. You're getting that great little bead drop earring, which is just under 3 inches, so 2 1/16. The necklace is 18 inches in the length, 2 3/4 extender. But if you love that soft, beautiful, romantic pink, you know, a lot of it can be washed out, as Jay says. If you're new to HSN and you're new to Jay King, Jay brings us top quality, and he personally goes there himself, which is why you're like our superhero. We don't know how you have the energy to do it, but we're so grateful you do it, because you really bring us top grade.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of the fun things that I do. And a lot of it now, you know, I've made connections all over the world, you know, in 40 plus years of doing this. And so I even get calls. I get in on a lot of things, to be honest with you, that people, because of our, because they've known me for so long and we have that relationship, that I have miners now that say they're a turquoise miner, but they'll see something, you know, or somebody will bring something and they'll call me. It's totally unrelated to turquoise. And so, you know, that's kind of how I find a lot of our mine finds now. And also we have a lot of geologists, friends that work for these big companies, and they're out in the field constantly, right? So they're really out there. They're looking. Usually they're looking for silver, gold, copper, something like that, or maybe coal, or you know, that's what they're looking for. but they'll call me and they'll say, you know, I was just in Mongolia, I was just in this area, and I found this material. They'll send me photos and say, you know, would you be interested in something like that? And they just turn me on to the source.
You see, because we all love you. We all love you.
They just, you know, it's just kind of a great relationship.
I think too, when we're proud of what they've found, maybe, you know, they know that you have the reach, that you talk one-on-one with the customer, and you really connect us with the most beautiful, the most rarest finds. If you're a jewelry lover, if you love soft pastels, you've got to be ordering this one. It is a brand new, you've never seen rose quartz pink, and it's truly saturated. They look like candy. If you want it, it's 672-667. What an opportunity to collect or to get to know Jay King and his beautiful sterling silver handcrafted collection. Okay, quick little mention. And Jay, you sold out the necklace yesterday. I couldn't believe it.